Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12 here. Going to give you guys a quick update of some of my altered art stuff. To start off with, I have a couple shout outs. This one is to Jube 2012. A friend of mine from Lexington, he came down to my locals here in Owensboro, customized this card for me, and there you go. A Peacekeeper in blue. Next is Diver Dude 2192. This is one that he did. He removed the background from the Uriah. I think it looks pretty nice. He did a really good job staying close to the border. This guy's actually from my locals. He's new to the Yugioh stuff. He's only got a few videos up right now, but he's got a lot of duels from my locals, a couple decks from my locals. So check this guy out, subscribe. Okay, let's start off with some of the stuff that I've been doing lately. First, you'll all remember my El Seno rescue cat. I really like this guy. I mean, he's a cat and he's Mexican, so how can you go wrong? Next, a Stardust Dragon that I really like. I actually changed the art off of this card. That's the picture from Assault Revival. I just think that's a lot better looking picture of Stardust than the regular picture of him. So I just went ahead and cut that card out and made a completely different card. Next, I got on a bit of a superhero kick. As you guys remember my Iron Man video. Colossal Fighter that I made into an Iron Man. Next, I did a Gemini Spark into Thing from Fantastic Four. Also did a Gemini Spark into the Incredible Hulk. Next, I did Elemental Hero Wild Heart, into Superman, and also into the Green Lantern. So yeah, there's my little superhero kick that I was on. Next, I've got Gemini Spark. I don't know what I really want to call this one. He's got his Flavor Flav clock, dice, little ring band. He's got his little boom box. He's like, his hat kicks sideways. He's like 1986 reincarnated is pretty much what this guy is. Next, I've got a couple Raikos that I've done. One in red and one in blue. I've done some other colors. These were the best looking of the ones that I've done. So I thought I'd show them off, especially the red. I think the red looks really good. Next, I have my Gyarados, aka Cyber Dragon. So yeah, there you go. I think that one looks really good too. I get a kick out of doing some stuff like this. Anytime I can incorporate other games or other media, I guess, into these things, I really like doing that. So yeah, I also did the American flags behind Wrath of Neos. Yeah, there those are. I get a lot of comments on my Treeborn Frog that I did. A lot of people really like it, so I thought I'd do some more with the American flags. I've actually thought about trying to do like, I don't know, like a Russian flag or something behind it. Just kind of do like a different nationality behind it. Do like a Chinese flag or something. See if I can't make a communist Kribo. Next, here's some tokens that I've been making. Here's my Gores token. I just took one of my Gores, wet down the card, peeled the foil off the front, trimmed out the picture, and actually put it on one of the tokens. So yeah, I actually have a Emissary of the Darkness token. Next is my Yugioh token. I really like that. Took one of the Bleach TCG cards, trimmed out the Yugioh, put it on one of the tokens. Next, I got some kids at my local, or some guys at my local that played Naruto, and I did the same thing with it. I took the Naruto card, wet down the card, peeled off the foil, and then attached the foil to the token card. So I actually have a Naruto token. A little bit more on my superhero kick. I have a Captain America token. This one is from the Versus TCG. I really like this one because if you can see right there in the background of this picture, my token actually says token in the background of the picture. So I really like that. So yeah, those are some of the cards that I've done for my tokens. Moving on just a little bit more. I got my Mushroom Man. Did the Mario Mushroom. Then I've got my Gladiator Beast Rotari. He came out as a silver stamp in this last turbo pack, so I thought I would customize him. And I didn't know what I really wanted to do with him when I first got it. And I was thumbing through the internet and found a picture of the gecko. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing the gecko. So Gladiator Beast Rotari became the gecko. I actually was going to do this on like Secutor or like X-Saber Ragagira. But decided to go Rotari instead just because I was wanting to do a Rotari card. So there you go. Next, this is something that I've been dabbling in just a little bit. Really haven't perfected this style just yet. I'm working on making a Yu-Gi-Oh card in 3D. As you can see, or you may not be able to see, I'm not really for sure. I've taken each just different little aspect of the card and made it on a slightly different level than what it was originally meant to be. The cards end up using 3 or 4 of the same card in order to make it. This is Chaos Sorcerer. I really like this card. This is one of my favorite cards. So yeah, I did that one. One of the better looking ones is Rockstone Warrior. And I really think the reason this one looks the best is just because it has so many flat edges on the picture for me to work with. So yeah, that guy turned out really good. Next, I have Honest. I took a lot of time on this one. This is the card that part of the reason why I would think it's going to be really hard to perfect something like this. Just because, I mean, all the detail that you have to go into. I mean, and you can kind of see how I couldn't keep a straight line on any of the borders that I was doing. I don't know. I tried hard on these things, but it's really difficult to do this kind of stuff. But try it out. I mean, everybody's got 6 or 7 of these Honests. So yeah, go home and cut them up, because that's what Konami wants you to do, is cut up their cards. But yeah, next, like I said, I was trying to make these things 3D. So I actually made a couple with them popping out of the card. Here's the most broken card in the game, Shape Snatch. And you can see him actually coming out of the card. I dropped the border down on different levels and kind of stacked it. Try to make it kind of pop out of the card. So yeah, that one's pretty neat. And I've also done the same thing on my Gladiator's Return. Once again, you can see him coming out of the little circle there, or the square. And yeah, just trying to make it look as 3D as possible. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Comment down below. Make sure you subscribe. Take the time to do a response video. Let me see what's some of the stuff that you guys are doing. You know, let me see some of the techniques that you guys do. Let me see some of the stuff that you guys have been doing. I use a lot of Sharpies. I've been doing a lot of X-Acto knife stuff with these. I like finding just random pictures and just changing out the art on the cards. So yeah, do a response video. Let me see what you guys do. Make sure you subscribe. Comment down below. Show us how much you love us.